It's my first day filling in for Adrian. I, of course, wanted to make a lasting impression for you, our listeners. So, I will be singing a song for you. I heard Adrian showed his charms by dancing, and the response was quite hot, hot. And I think I'm a little better at singing than dancing, so I'm just gonna sing. But what do I sing? Oh my gosh! All right, you guys, I'm gonna sing Taeyang's "Eyes, Nose, Lips" in English for you guys, just a little bit of it. And it goes, in your eyes, nose, lips, the way you used to touch my skin, your head down to your toes. It's like you're standing right in front of me now. Okay, is that okay? Is that okay? Okay, there you go. All right, that was Taeyang's Eyes, Nose, Lips, ENL, lyrics. Those were written by myself. And if you guys haven't done so already, check it out on YouTube. I put a cover up recently. It's an acoustic English version. It's on my YouTube. So youtube.com/Eric Singing. Check it out. So today is July 7th, 2014. And of course, there's 2 7s in today's date. It's 7/7/2014. So it's a very, very lucky day is what a lot of people are saying. Today is that much luckier that maybe some of you are going to be on the show. Anyways, don't go anywhere. Stay with me on Catch the Wave. And if you have anything that you want to tell me, post it on our message board. We, of course, have our corner man and woman prepared today, and I'm really, really excited to get to it. Next up, we have a song. It's from Vic's 기적, Eternity. We'll be right back.
If you want to listen to Catch the Wave, you can tune in to 88.7 MHz if you're in Jeju City, or 88.1 MHz if you're in the Seogwipo area. Lastly, it's over on 101.9 MHz in Daejeong area. If you like DMB, you can also listen to us via the Arirang radio. It's available on terrestrial DMB. Also, if you're a smartphone lover, use the radio application, both iOS and Android. Best of all, it's free of charge. Lastly, but not the least, tune in again at 4 a.m. Korea time for a full 2-hour rerun. Let's catch the wave.
Alright, welcome back to Catch the Wave. I'm your host this week, Eric Nam. You, of course, can participate on Catch the Wave through our Arirang homepage at www.arirangradio.com/catchthewave and through our Facebook, facebook.com/catchwave. Alright, coming up soon, we're going to have a quick phone date. If you want to talk to me live on the air, please be sure to send us a message on Facebook, or you can leave a closed message on our message board, okay? We're going to be calling you around 7:30 p.m. Korean Standard Time, but we're going to do a quick pre-interview around 7 o'clock. So if you're free for the next 2 hours or so, don't hesitate to send your phone number in. And I want to tell you about this Saturday's corner. Of course, it's every Saturday. We have fan time, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Fan time. Of the fan, by the fan, and for the fan, leave a message for your favorite K-star. Share their charms and talents and more on our message board while we take a look at your messages together. All right, we're going to take a quick moment to look at some of your messages that you guys are leaving on our message board. This is from Nat and Lunafly. Oh, Lunafly fan, I assume. From Malaysia. First impression, energetic. Hello, DJ Eric. I'm Nathreen. Can you please wave to me in front of the camera? You are full of energy. So energetic. Hey, where's the camera? There it is. Oh, I don't know. There. Okay, there it is. Hey, Nathreen. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm glad to be your energizer for the day. Next up, we have Charmaine. Charmaine, I believe you're actually I see you often on my Twitter or on ASC. First impression, when I heard about you being the special host for Catch the Wave, I was super excited and happy. I will be sure to tune in every day. Good luck, Eric. Don't be nervous. Lots of us are here to listen. Love always, Charmaine. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you guys being here to tune in and enjoy this time with me. And next up, we have Marendi Martinez desde Mexico. First impression. Of course, it's amazing to listen to you at any time. Ooh, thank you. Thanks to you, I'll be leaving for work with a big smile, even if I wake up at 4 a.m. just to listen to the program. Love from Mexico. 4 a.m. Wow. Seriously? 4 a.m.? Gracias. Gracias, gracias. Hope you are not too tired and you have an amazing week at work this week. All right, we're going to be back in just a moment, but first we're going to take a listen to a new song. This is from Tiny G. Ice, baby. Today's hottest entertainment news, buzz, and quiz. Here's today's hottest entertainment news and answer our quiz question on Buzz and Quiz. Of course, we have the wonderful Sammy joining us. Hey, Sammy, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing very, very well. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too once again.
Right. Yes, we met last week.
We did.
And it's great to be working together today.
Yes,
so hopefully
for sure.
we'll see each other often.
Yes,
right.
at least every day for this week.
Okay. All right. Very
That's
good.
right.
Very good.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm just settling in. And hopefully I'm not doing too bad,
No,
not
I
too
don't think you're doing.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, and the listeners can see you.
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit of
hey guys,
dance
I
moves.
keep forgetting. But, all right. So,
There
what do
you
you
go.
have prepared for us today?
Okay, so the first news, let's go over to check out 2PM member Chen Song because it's been a bit of a shockwave this morning
Okay.
as Chinese actress Liu Yan, she's also known as Ada Liu, and 2PM member Chen Song are said to be dating.
Ooh.
But apparently the answer is no, they're not dating. It was just a rumor.
Okay.
So JYP Entertainment has released an official statement today denying that Chan Song from 2PM and Chinese star Ada Liu were dating. So the agency has confirmed with Chen Song that it was just a rumor, nothing more. They're not dating anymore. Not at all.
Okay,
not anymore.
at all. Okay, they're not dating. You guys, don't freak
At
out.
all.
They're
Right.
not dating.
So Ada Liu and Chen Song, they've been on this Chinese virtual dating show, If You Love. It's sort of the Korean version of We Got Married.
Okay,
우리
okay,
결혼했어요.
okay.
So the two met on this dating show, and they've been this on-screen couple.
Okay.
So all of this rumor sort of began with what Ada Liu had to say in a press conference for a new project that her friend was doing in China.
Okay.
And at the event, the rumors came after she told the reporters saying that I'm currently in a relationship. My boyfriend has met my friends and my parents liked him, but talking about him is a little early. And she said before being pressured by the media to reveal the identity of the boyfriend. So I guess there was a bit of a miscommunication,
Yeah,
misinterpretation, and it
misunderstanding.
all sort of turned out to be this big rumor that
Okay.
2PM member and Chinese actress
Okay.
are dating.
All right. So all you fangirls out there, you can calm down.
Right.
Your oppa is not dating.
No, not.
It's okay. All right. Cool. Well, then
Yeah.
what's next? What's up?
Next, let's check out how Henry from Super Junior is doing because he is apparently coming back soon.
Yes, he is.
His album release is now set for July 14th, just within a week. And the title of this new album is called Fantastic, and just as his new song as well, Fantastic.
Okay.
So this new song is said to be a retro pop. It has the style of vintage, and it's easy and catchy melody to follow. So the agency said it's going to be, easy to sing along, and
Okay.
it will get much popularity.
Very good.
And among many other members of Super Junior, Henry is definitely standing out at the moment because of the variety show that he's doing,
course.
the military service show. It's called Real Man, with his superb performance. Here, I mean superb meaning he's sort of like, he has no idea what he's doing, but he's very cute. Many girl
Yeah.
fans are finding him very attractive there.
Yep.
And his solo performance as a musician as well, it is being recognized by many fans.
is.
His first solo album called Trap actually swept off music charts all over in Taiwan and Thailand. And with this album, he also won the Best K-pop Music Video Prize. So music experts and fans, a lot of fans are saying that his new music, Fantastic, will also get much love from the public.
All right. I actually heard the album.
Oh, you did?
Henry and he's one of my best friends. So I heard the album, and I have to tell you, it's very good. They put a lot of work into it. It sounds great, and I wish I had some of those songs. And they're really good songs.
For your own album?
Yeah, I was like, Henry, can't you just give it to me? He's like, no, it's on mine. I was like, okay, well, if you choose not to use it, you can give it to me. But it sounds really good, so everybody check it out. July 14th.
Right.
I'm excited. Okay, so what's the buzz and quiz question for today?
Today's question is, which member of Super Junior will release his solo album Fantastic next week? Number 1, Henry. Number 2, AOA. Number 3, Girls' Day. Number 4, Rainbow.
Wait, isn't this too easy?
Well, okay, so here is the thing.
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
literally every answer is a girl group.
Here's the thing. I'm a very nice reporter on Catch. I'm probably the nicest. So
Okay.
I go with these generous amount of hints.
So everybody has a chance to win. All right.
So anyone who wants to get a present, a book or DVD or CD from COSIS, Korean Culture and Information Service, then you can participate in this question.
All right. Very good. Be sure to answer the question on our message board. A lucky prize winner will be getting some gifts from Arirang Radio and COSIS, Korean Culture and Information Service.
That's right.
All right. We also have, we're going to look at a message from a fan. This is from Karelia from Peru. Hi, Eric and CTW family. I'm Karelia Avendaño from Peru. It's 4 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So early. Pero,
what are you doing at 4 a.m.?
Deberías dormir. Serio. Ahorita mismo. Okay? Go sleep.
I was like, okay. What does he say right there?
Oh, you should be sleeping. But thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate your choice. First of all, welcome to Catch the Wave. I would like you to enjoy this beautiful show. We will always support you. Also, I would like you to play any song of You Kiss. Gracias. P.S. I love your song. Thank you for being here. Well, thank you, Karelia, for joining us on our message board. And thank you, Semi, as well, for giving us some great entertainment news.
You're welcome.
I'll see you tomorrow, right?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Next up, we have a song requested by Karelia from Peru. We're going to play 기부리지마 by You Kiss.
짧아지는 치마 짙어지는 수위 새빨간 립스틱 감출 수가 없는 너의 마법 같은 눈웃음 모든 게 자꾸 날 불안하게 해 남자들은 단순해 그래 치명적인 너의 매력에 홀린 듯 빠져들고 있잖아 장난은 여기까지만 내 마음 갖고 놀지마 기부리지마 Nasty 다른 시선들이 너무 불쾌해 불안한 눈빛 유혹하다 떨리게 두렵게 만들고 날 흔들어 넌 Nasty 오늘따라 진한 너의 립스틱 공기 못 숨기는 기 여기저기 이리저리 다 떠돌고 다녀 rumor You can run but 절대로 못 숨어 남자들은 단순해 그래 치명적인 너의 매력에 홀린 듯 빠져들고 있잖아 And now you're breaking my heart 너 때문에 내 손길 까맣게 다 들어가고 있어 Baby 제발 기부리지 마 오늘은 거기 가지 마 그만 제발 내 앞에 baby.
And we're back after listening to You Kisses Kiburijima. They're actually here in the building, so I just saw the boys. They're downstairs filming for Simply K-Pop. All right, we have some messages to read from you guys. This is from Anne Sophie in Malaysia. Oh, Eyes Nose Lift, love the cover, very sweet and soulful. Thank you. Thank you. Please watch it over and over and over and over and over again on YouTube. All right, we also have from Lenny Susilo from Indonesia. More, please. Singing more, please. Eric, that was awesome. All right, put your requests maybe on a message board or Facebook or somewhere. And maybe I'll have a couple more surprises for you later this week. This is from Rainy. Oh, okay, Rainy. You're from our ASC often. I see you. To Eric, don't be nervous because you are perfect always. Thanks. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna stop. This is from Nicolette Ko in Singapore. First impression, oh my god, Eric Nam. Shout out from Singapore. There's something about your voice that just makes me smile. Is that creepy? No, that's not creepy. Maybe. No, it's not. It's not. Don't worry. It's not creepy. All right. Anyways, I would love it if you would ever get to host with Jackson and Jimin. You three put together is just amazing, crazy to a whole new level. That's why we can't do it, because the studio would actually explode. It would be too crazy. People would turn the TV off. It's too much, like, that's it. You can't do that. And I'm sorry if you're listening and I just busted your ears, but that's what would happen. This is from Anne in Australia. Oh my god, it's Eric Nam. I'm so happy I tuned in. Ooh, Eric Oppa, you're so good at singing and especially dancing. You pulling my leg here? You pulling my leg, Anne? All right, 사랑해 Eric Whiting. Well, thank you, Anne, and thank you to everybody sending your messages in. Let's see. I'm checking it live right now. We also have from Nana Roulette from Lao People's Republic, Democratic Republic. I'm so excited when I heard that you'll be DJing Eric Nam Fighting. Well, thank you all for joining us here today. All right, so today, because it is our Monday Corner, we have some very, very cool things happening. The next thing we have coming up is our Man and Woman Corner. We're going to be back with some special guests on Man and Woman after we listen to this next song. It's by Sunny and Reina. It's called 한 여름 밤의 꿀, A Midsummer Night's Sweetness. We'll be right back.
Everything you want to know about Korea, everything you need to know about Korea. Let's catch the wave.
It is July 7th, 2014, Monday. It's hot, sticky, kind of nice and soul, I think. But it's time for Man and Woman. Make sure you sign into our message board and participate in our fun, exciting, overwhelmingly exciting questions. And if you want any dating or relationship advice, don't hesitate to ask Joanne and Rob. They're live here in the studio with us.
Hi there.
There
Hi.
you go.
How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
Welcome, Eric.
Well, thank
Doing
you.
pretty well. You're saying it's hot and sticky, but it's nice and cool in this air-conditioned studio.
We're never leaving.
We're never leaving.
That's
yes.
right.
So how are you guys doing? How's life?
It's good.
Yeah?
It's a little hot, personally, but, the Canadians, we can't quite handle it, so, yeah. But other than that, it's good.
I've got a 2-year-old, so in the evening I've been going out with my 2-year-old and trying to time the point where it cools down and then the point where the mosquitoes come out.
Oh, yeah.
Really? They're not
tricky
out in
timing.
our neighborhood yet.
We live near a mountain, so
Okay.
they're like mountain mosquitoes, which
Yeah,
they
they're like this
bite
big.
through your
oh, they're
clothes.
they like bite you through your blue
Yeah.
jeans and stuff.
I hear those are awful.
They're nasty, man. They're nasty. So,
Wow.
so you have to like get inside once you start hear the buzzing in your
Yeah.
ears. You know, dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
run,
dun, dun.
run.
Those are some dramatic mosquitoes on your mountainside.
I love the smell of mosquito spray in the
Oh
morning.
my gosh. Be careful from those mosquitoes. But anyways, I heard you two are amazing at acting.
Really?
All right, yes, that's
Who said that?
I don't know who told you that.
producer.
We're all
look at her.
blushing.
There she is.
Oh, she's just cackling.
Yeah, she's like, yes. So I gotta
No
ask,
pressure.
any tips on how to be a good actor or actress?
Relax. Be
Yeah,
relaxed with one another.
Relax.
Yeah.
You've got to be
Vibe.
in the moment.
In the moment. Feel it.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Carry it.
I'm gonna try to feel it today.
Wait a minute. Are you on TV, though? So shouldn't you be telling us how to act?
But I don't act on TV. I mean, act crazy. But maybe that's just 'cause I am crazy. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
But no, I don't really act. I just talk. I don't know. I have nothing important to say, but people for some reason listen.
Oh, well,
So-
isn't that sweet?
Yeah, thank you for everybody bearing with me. But yes, I will try my best to act to a certain degree with you guys today.
Perfect.
But let's go ahead and get right into a message from one of our listeners. Joanne, if you could introduce this for us.
Yes, we have Hayo from
Yep,
Korea.
Hayo, yep.
And she says, I've been with my current boyfriend, who's a great guy, for about a year now. We're even thinking about getting married.
Wow.
I told my mom about my boyfriend, but she doesn't seem to like him because, dun dun dun, he's 7 years older than me.
Seven.
A lot of my friends say that a 7-year gap is nothing, and I'm a little older myself. Nothing wrong with that. My mom says that she'd rather have me marry someone who's younger and who's better off. I think it's crazy that she would say that, but she keeps saying my boyfriend is too old. Which got me thinking, should I be dating a younger person? My mom has extremely high expectations about who I'll marry, and I admit I'm mom's little girl, so I can't just ignore what she says. What should I do?
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
It is
a tough one. And sometimes you have to make a choice.
Yeah. Apparently.
If you're going to go along with what your mom says, or if you're going to go along with what the relationship you're in, the feeling you're getting from that.
Well, Rob, what's your first impression, or what's your first reaction to it?
Well, I think it does depend on the person's age, as they said. The writer Hayu said she's a little older herself, and there comes a point where if you're a certain age, that you should be able to say to your mom, "Listen, I'm an adult. I can take care of myself, and I want you to let me make my decisions."
But at the same time, I mean, generally your parents aren't saying things to make your life more uncomfortable, right?
That's true.
They're there to be supportive of you and to help take care of you. And maybe they see something that you don't see yet in terms of the person not being right for you.
Yeah.
But she has said her mom has really high expectations, in which case maybe nobody's going to be perfect for mom.
That might be the case.
And that, that happens too. I mean, I have a friend of a friend who dated a guy, and his parents had broken off 30 different relationships that he was in.
30? Like 30?
30.
Wow.
What? 10.
That's insane.
Relationships that the girl
10,
girl just wasn't good enough
Oh my
for their
gosh.
little boy. And so they kind of dropped the hammer on 30 different relationships.
Okay, which also makes me think that she maybe then needs to talk to her boyfriend also, because the mom, if they do get married, the mom could potentially have problems with the future son-in-law.
Yeah.
If she doesn't think that he's good enough,
You don't want
right?
You don't want that.
Well, that could be really stressful every single family holiday where you're like, wow, so am I good enough this year?
Yeah, you need to sort that out, right?
Well, I have a question. Because both of you are married, is there a big age gap between you and your spouses by chance?
I'm a year older than my
older?
husband.
We're a few years apart, but we got married like when I was 30. So like when you're 21, a 4-year age gap is a much bigger than when you're 32.
Yeah. So I was just gonna say, I think depending on Hayer's age, it probably has a lot more in terms of maturity and how they fit. But I don't know. For me, I think 7 years. Yeah, it seems big if you're younger, but I think as you get older, it's like, okay, I can make it work. And if it's a good
life
fit,
experiences and whatnot. Yeah, to balance it out.
So I don't know. Any last words to Hayer that you think, you should do this?
I think
I don't know.
That exact.
I think
but...
Hayo needs to have some serious conversations with her mom, and also some serious conversations with her guy.
Yeah.
Just kind of to see whether her mom is complaining about age because she actually has something else she wants to say. Or
yeah, exactly.
If that's
is it
really
something else, or is it actually the age? I mean, is there just something that she doesn't? Because she's not directly stating.
Age is the kind of thing that you can grab onto when there's something else you don't really want to say outright.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
I mean,
look at you.
Aren't I smart?
This is the relationship expert right now.
I'm wearing my smart hat today.
I'm just going to sit back and ride this wave.
Do you want to just do this for we just keep talking for a few minutes?
That's it. I got nothing for the rest of this hour.
We're in trouble, PD Nim. We're going to have some issues. But I don't know. For me, I was just thinking, if you really love, obviously you love your mom. You appreciate what she says, and you are mama's little girl. But you also really love your boyfriend, and you guys have even considered marriage. And I think if it's at that point, you should be having the ability the capability to have a serious discussion, like you said,
Yeah.
with all members involved.
This is not something to the English idiom we say kick the can down
Yeah.
the road. This is not an issue that you can just say, oh, we'll deal with it later.
Uh-huh.
You do need to sort this one out.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, in that case, do you have anything else
No,
for
I'm good.
Hire? Like, she might be needing, life
then
lessons from Joanne.
hopefully, if she's listening, then she can,
Maybe-
make a comment on the
All right,
board,
very
and then we
good.
can answer directly.
All right. We have a question for everybody who's listening today. What would you do if your parents did not approve of the person you love? All right. Leave a message on our message board, and we're going to be picking one lucky winner who leaves a fun and creative answer to our question on our message board to get a signed CD by, drumroll please, me! Oh my gosh!
Wow.
It's a CD from me. I don't know if you
How
guys.
are they going to get that?
I don't.
Where will they
Guys,
find you?
allegedly I'm a singer. Apparently, allegedly I am a singer. Anyways, be sure to leave your messages, and we're gonna be right back after we listen to another song. This song is gonna be very, very fitting actually for us. It's "Love Satellite" by the wonderfully talented Classic Choir. We'll be right back on Catch the Wave. Welcome back to Catch the Wave. It's time for the sketch where we give you a little scenario related to today's main man and woman message. But before we go into that, we're going to talk about our question briefly. The question was, what would you do if your parents did not approve of the person you love? So I don't know, do you guys have any personal experience with your parents disapproving about your relationships?
I actually had a funny thing in university where I was dating a girl. I liked her a lot, and after we broke up, after things didn't work out for us, they told me, yeah, we didn't really like her.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had friends do that too. They've been like, "Oh, we broke up, and I'm so sad," and they're like, "Yeah, he was just kind of jerky, so it's okay." I'm like, why didn't you say anything?
Exactly.
Because
I
now
know
he
what
is
you-
a jerk.
He
Mom
is.
and Dad, you know me the best,
Yeah.
right? So help me out here.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, and then sometimes, I mean, more about my parents would be like, "Well, you had to figure that out on your own,
Yeah.
so that you don't make a mistake again."
Yeah, that's true.
That's,
So-
that's a good way to learn
Yeah,
this
it's a little bit of tough love, but
Yeah.
Very
And that's, I mean, one of the things about parental approval. Like, I knew a girl in high school too. Her parents didn't approve of this guy that she was dating. Just to spite them, she married him.
Oh, wow.
wow,
She's bold.
You know, and like, I'll show you guys. I'll make this whole thing work out.
And are they still together?
And I haven't been in touch with her lately, so maybe they are. Maybe they are.
well, hopefully, because I mean, that
Hopefully
would
they
be
are. I hope they are.
And that would be great.
and
That would be
hopefully
great.
they've got
But
a good relationship with her parents
Yes.
as a married couple.
Yes.
That
Because
too.
that would make it worse than if it was out of spite and continuously the reminder of,
Yeah.
flaunting it in mom and dad's face.
I know.
Yeah, that wouldn't be
Yeah.
nice.
But that's something for parents to remember, is that if you push too hard, you might get the
They might turn
opposite
the other way.
reaction.
Listeners, don't
Yeah.
run out and marry somebody just because you want to spite your parents, please.
Yeah.
It's a
Maybe
little
not-
short-sighted.
The best decision, but good luck to everybody trying to get into those serious relationships.
Yeah, try to convince your parents
Yeah,
instead,
get everybody on the same page.
if you can. Yes.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead into today's sketch. This is a little. I read it, and it sounds pretty fun. So,
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
You got those acting skills?
Yeah, I
honed?
brushed up. All right.
Perfect.
Brushing my shoulders off. All right.
Don't outshine us.
I won't. I know. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Jessica, I took your advice and complimented how amazing Kevin is, and guess what? He told me he likes me. But I did a little mistake by laughing like I did before, like but he says he thinks my laugh is pretty too.
Really? Oh my, you two are destined to be together. Congratulations. Kevin is one of the hottest single guys on campus these days. He's good looking, athletic, he's smart, he's a perfect guy. He's getting offers from top-notch companies these days too, I heard.
I know, right? This feels like a dream. Anyway, thanks, Jessica, for all your tips. I have a date with Kevin, so I gotta get going. See you later.
And just like that, Emily and Kevin had a normal relationship, just like any other boyfriend and girlfriend would. Da-da-da, 3 months later.
Kevin, how can you be so perfect? I am so happy to be your girlfriend.
Oh, I love you too. You're perfect. You're amazing.
Really?
Oh, especially that laugh. I just love that laugh.
Oh, stop it. Where are we going for that vacation that you mentioned?
Oh, yeah. I had a few things I wanted to ask you about that. I was talking to my mom, and she said she knows someone somewhere close by that's really, really great, and so I was thinking we could go there. And so my mom also knows someone who can get us a place for free while we're there, and so my mom's just going to put it all together for us. Sounds
Wait,
great, right?
What? You told your mom about our trip?
Yeah, of course. I'm like best friends with my mom. I tell her everything. No secrets. She knows about everything, like when I wash my clothes and my underwear and everything. So, she really wanted to meet you, so I told her to drop by later.
Kevin, Mom's here.
Oh, Mommy! Why did you come now? I really wanted to see you, Mom.
Oh, my little boy. Did you wait a lot for me?
Gosh, Emily, my mom's laugh is the same as yours. Don't you think so, too? I just love my mom's laugh. That's why I love your laugh. I feel like I'm with my mom whenever I'm with you. I love it!
What? What?
All right.
Hello, Kevin.
That was the weirdest mom ever. I was like, what is going on?
It's creepy, eh? Welcome to the Man-Woman Show, Eric.
Hello, Kevin. I'm here. All right. Well, interesting story. And I guess, yeah. What did you think? How did you feel doing that role?
Well, I've got to say, the mom was one of my I enjoyed that quite a bit.
All-time high.
It was one of my high points.
I'm really glad that I was here to witness it live.
We are glad to share it with you.
Well, okay. So this is based on a true story from one of our listeners. So,
really?
what do you think about the situation? Today's big overall man and woman topic is Mama's boy, Daddy's little girl.
Well, okay, so, I mean, him telling his mom about the vacation, I don't think that's that big of a deal, because maybe it is something really good, but the waiting and the so excited to see the mom, I don't know. And also, I mean, in Korea, it's not like you'd be introducing each other quite so soon and so early,
well,
right?
that's one thing about here in Korea. Meeting the parents is usually...
It's a big deal.
It's a really big deal.
Big deal.
Yeah.
So
I think one of the things that I noticed is like if Kevin is inviting his mom along without checking with...
Wait, the mom's going with them?
I think they're going together. She's putting everything together for them.
Oh, see, and I thought that meant like she was just organizing the trip for them.
Okay, but the fact is, okay, I see that. Yeah, okay, they're not on the trip, but he invited mom to join them at wherever it is they're meeting, kind of without checking with Emily, without letting Emily know, and kind of catching her.
My sister and I always did this, where we would leave the boyfriend in, the living room with our dad, because it was a sink or swim, kiddo. If you can't survive dad, then you're never gonna make it. And it is terrible, but I mean, you gotta meet the family, and you gotta be able to survive. So yeah. And he did! Yay!
Okay, there you go. You survived Daddy. You survived Dad.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read a couple messages from our message board. This is from Tunisia Botra 1234. Parents want the best for their children, but sometimes it will be so over. If you really love your parent, the age doesn't matter. Maybe the tradition among family is the reason for refusal by parents, especially for foreign couples. Interesting. I think parents always do want the best for the family. I think in relation to this sketch, maybe Kevin was hoping that his girlfriend would be as friendly with his mom as he is.
Of course,
But
yes.
I understand if it's very surprising and
awkward.
Awkward.
I don't think he set up.
Particularly linking the laugh.
Yeah.
Writers, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, that was very.
I don't think he set up ideal conditions for that to happen, for the mom and for the girlfriend to hit it off.
All
Exactly.
right. Very good. Well, we're going to be back. We have to go listen to a song right now. And we're going to come back with our second half of the show, I should say. This is my first time. I apologize. But we have Kim Tae's My Lady. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
You know this we had some time just to laugh. I think you're alive.
You're still alive.
Exactly what's happening. Stay with us and let's have fun. Catch the wave.
All right, welcome back to part 2 of today's Catch the Wave. We're talking about Mama's Boys and Daddy's Little Girl for today's Man and Women. Before we continue with that, we're going to read a couple of your messages. This is from Stevanka in Bulgaria. Hello, Eric. I'm happy that all week you will be our host. Well, I can't really talk about first impression as I know you since Heaven's Door. Oh, thank you. And you work with Eat Your Kimchi. And after that, I found you were an ASC host. Yes, I am. So my first impression was some time ago. Even so, I think you're doing a great job right now, and I'd like to wish you good luck. P.S. I guess during next week I will be fan screaming and wanting to squeeze everything because you are so cute. Please don't squeeze me too hard. But thank you, Stevanka, for sending in this message. Would you like to read a message?
Maybe squeeze a pillow.
Is that a common concern that you have?
Yeah, right? I should maybe wear like padding around.
That's right. Well, the subject of this message is what an amazing mom. So I'm going to read it in Kevin's mom's voice.
Good.
The message is from Netta Benjamin, and the message is, sounds like Howard's mom from The Big Bang Theory. Howard!
Well, here's one more, though, then I think that you should also read in The Voice.
Okay, here's another one, and this is from Chloe Wu, and it's, oh my god, this sketch. Kevin's mom, so great. Love The Voice.
I have a feeling Kevin's mom is going to be regular on this show.
I know.
I can't imagine that happening.
All right, very good. We also wanted to remind you of today's buzz and quiz question again, which is which member of Super Junior's solo album is being released next week? Number 1, Henry. Number 2, AOA. Number 3, Girls' Day. Number 4, Rainbow. This is probably the hardest question ever given in the history of this show.
So hard.
So hard. So be sure to add that on our message board. All right. We also have, let's see. Would you like to read this one?
Sure. Thank you very much. We have from Tunisia. Saying, in terms of Eric's acting experience as a first performance, you're so great, Eric.
Oh, thank you.
And your voice changes. So funny. The sketch was so funny. But I don't really like Mama's Boys. Anyway, you did really well. Thumbs up. And you 3 should get a role in a drama next time.
Maybe
This is
should.
Arirang TV drama.
Maybe an Arirang TV drama?
Maybe the coming season of High Kick. It remains my favorite funny series.
All right.
Excellent.
Awesome. Well, we're going to have to prepare and go out for some auditions.
That's right. Well, if
We'll keep
this
practicing.
is your acting debut right here, then you know this has a
I'm in big trouble if this is my
it's a page in your history, right?
Are we helping you?
I was there.
I think Eric might be running away soon.
I'm gonna, you guys, it was nice having fun with you guys. No, I'm kidding. All right, we have to go ahead and listen to another song. This is requested from Nana Roulette in Laos. She said, I want to hear Swing by Super Junior M. So we'll be back after listening to Swing with part 2 of Man and Women. We'll be right back. Bye-bye.
Here is how you can listen to Catch the Wave. If you're in Jeju, tune into 88.7. If you're in Seogwipo, 88.1. And if you're in Daejeong area, tune into 101.9. For DMB users, Arirang Radio is also available on terrestrial DMB. For smartphone users, radio application both iOS and Android. Type in Arirang and download the application, free of charge. Streaming service through internet, www.arirangradio.com. And last but not least, Tune in again at 4 a.m. Korea time for a full 2-hour rerun. Let's catch the wave.
Welcome back to Catch the Wave. We're entering our part 3 of Man and Women, and we actually have a lot of messages coming in, so we're gonna read some of them.
Yeah, it's great. First, we've got Christina from Indonesia, which also reminds us that it's Ramadan. So happy Ramadan. It started on June 28th and goes till July 27th. And there are some, I don't know if I can say this, I think I can. There's some rather funny hashtags going on right now in terms of happy Ramadan and Ramadan problems. So they're very, very humorous. And it's great. It's great to see. So,
all right. Yes, happy Ramadan to everybody celebrating around the world. We also have another message from Indonesia. This is from Sisa3010. Joanne and Rob.
Hey, that's me.
Happy Monday,
Happy
Rob and
Monday.
Joanne waving. Love the sketch. It's so funny. Joanne, your crazy laugh makes me laugh. Can we hear that real quick? Your laugh? Your crazy
Which
laugh.
one?
The one through the
Crazy
sketch.
one.
I know, but everybody teases me about my real laugh all the time.
Oh,
So
really?
look, I'm getting all nervous now. I'm all singing down in my chair.
No, don't do that. Yeah, we love your laugh. And Rob, whoa, your scary bass voice. All right. Anyway, about the topic, I think I'm mature enough to decide a person I want to marry, and my parents will appreciate it. So I'm lucky not to be in that difficult situation.
Oh, good.
All right, good.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
And I've got a message from Poland, from Carolina, and this one is we always say please leave a question, send us a question, and we have a question right here in the comments. And Carolina asks, I want to say hello to Joanne and Rob. It's always fun to have you two on the show. It cheers me up. Second, you two are in relationships with your Korean others. What was the hardest thing you had to go through or endure? Was it meeting parents and family? Was it the difference in customs or maybe religion? Or was it something different entirely? And was it worth it?
I think for me, it was more about things like the traditional holidays in terms of stuff like Chuseok, so Korean Thanksgiving, and
Seollal.
Jaesa in terms of the ancestral rites and the prayers and things like that they do. More about my extended family is not that traditional, so they would let me get away with things.
Okay.
And so then I felt really uncomfortable, like, you know, like a stop and go motion of like, should I be doing
should
this?
I do?
Should I
Should
not
I-
be doing this? Am I supposed to be helping? And they would just
Yeah.
laugh. And, you know, the way Korean grandmothers or aunties do it here is they just all like slap you on the back of like, it's a loving slap. It's a little hard, but it's a loving slap.
Yeah.
A little passive aggressive.
Yeah, it's a little passive aggressive. And things like, I mean, should I be helping out? And they're like, no, sit down. And I'm like, but I should be helping out.
Yeah, but
Because in
then
my
it's like-
family, I should be helping out.
Yeah,
so
but then,
it's real.
you know-
That part was really awkward.
If
Okay.
if you're
Yeah.
sitting down and watching TV, you know, all the other women
Are cooking.
and
Yeah.
helping out, and then you're sitting there going,
Yeah,
What do I
but
do?
then even when I
One
get
of
in
these
there,
things
they're
is not
exactly
like the
but then they're
other.
all staring at me like, "How do you not know how to do that?" And I'm like, "I have no idea what we're even eating."
That's right. That's right.
That's true. I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard. I imagine it's probably really difficult.
So that was one thing. What about for
It is.
you, Rob?
For me, I don't. There isn't one thing that stands above all of the others that you know, like, oh, this is the main. I think it's more like a whole bunch of small bridges that you know you have to negotiate and make sure that your relationship is strong. If there's one thing that keeps coming up again and again, I would say that it's language, because most of my in-laws don't speak any English. So, you know, it's really my job to work hard and study Korean and learn Korean and communicate with them as well as I can. And the other thing about language is, you know, like you take a class, but then afterwards you're not finished.
No,
You
you
know?
never finish with
Really.
language.
And
have
you don't
to-
just
you
get
have
to
to
do the
keep
test
using
and
it.
be done with
You,
it.
Yeah.
you don't
not
get
like
to
math.
you don't get to write the test and then be finished.
Yes.
You've got to keep using it, keep working on it, or it gets rusty. It's like a muscle that
That's
know.
true. It's very true.
So I've got to keep exercising that muscle, and that's going to be probably all of my married life. that I'm going to continue working on, communicating better with my in-laws.
So if you stop studying, does that mean that there's problems? Is it like the married ducks are turned away from each other?
If I...
the traditional ducks.
Yeah, the listeners don't know, when you get married here, normally you get a pair of mallard ducks.
Yes.
That's your passive-aggressive communication tool. So that if you love each other, the ducks are looking to each other. And if, the wife is mad, she turns the duck head away because the husband's supposed to come home and notice that. So.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was what they were for.
Yeah,
that's very
it's so that you can be like, husband, we got problems.
And the other thing about it is that, language compounds every other problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got a problem, but you can talk about it, then you can solve that problem. But when language is in there too, then the problem is just that much harder to fix.
Absolutely.
But the last part of the question was it worth it? Absolutely yes.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I got aunts and uncles that are super excited to see me. That they feed me everything. Actually, that's one of the bad problems too. They're like, oh, what else will she eat? I'm just getting stuffed when I'm there. Rolling on the floor, please stop.
Sometimes that's fun until they start trying to feed you the weird stuff to see what you'll do.
And the stuff nobody else is eating,
what about
you mean?
honga? What about that stuff that smells really strange?
I had honga the other day.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
But thank you, Carolina from Poland, for your question.
And we have a message from Ing Yin from Malaysia talking about Kevin's mom. I know who Kevin's mom is. She's Roz, the grouchy admin lady in Monsters, Inc. Please make a comeback, Kevin's mom.
You hit a bullseye. That's exactly who it was.
We were just talking about that during our break. So.
I used to do Roz to entertain my students back when I was teaching children, and then they would do it back to me, and they'd be like, Mr. Anderson. No, that's the Matrix. Mr. Wachowski.
That's great.
It was Roz.
All right. Well, I think we should talk a little bit about, I guess, our sketch topic, which was Mama's Boy and Daddy's Girl.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Have you guys dated Mama's Boys or Daddy's Girls in the past?
I am Daddy's little girl.
Ah, there you go.
Sorry, boyfriends.
I wouldn't look at being a daddy's girl as a negative though. Like I dated a girl who had a very close relationship with her father, and it was just fine. I think it's great when people have healthy relationships with their dads, especially when a lot of marriages break apart in these modern times, and a lot of people don't have the relationship with their dad that we wish they could. I'm just always happy when I see anybody having healthy relationships with their dad.
Okay. But I feel like that in some way, I completely agree with that. I think it's great to have family relationships, but there's a double standard in terms of if you're a guy
For sure,
and you're close to your mom.
Oh yeah.
That's not.
Wait,
that's weird.
Are you a mama's boy?
I'm not a mama's boy, but I'm very close with both my parents.
Is your mom outside the studio right now?
No, she's in America. Hey mom, what's up? She's probably sleeping.
Hello, Eric.
Hey mom. That's exactly what she sounds like. Like she
your
smoked
mom's
2 packs
so
of cigarettes.
You're so getting in trouble when you go home tonight.
No, but I only say that because there's this survey, and it was conducted on over 500 people, non-married men and women, and it said, what kind of person can you absolutely not marry? And women, the number one answer was mama's boy by 51%. And
yeah,
men,
but if it's in Korea, I think that would be more the idea of the overbearing mother-in-law. So it's not so much it's the boy, it's the fact that the mom is going to be there all the time.
So that's the cultural context we need for today.
Yes, and if that's the case, right, if you've got a guy who can't stand up to his mother and say, no, mom, like
this is our marriage.
This is our marriage.
There we go.
This space, you have to stay out of this space, right? If the husband can't do that, then to the mother-in-law, then the new wife is completely on her own with somebody who's kind of culturally, according to the old historical culture, kind of is allowed to push the new bride around.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she's a matriarch.
Yeah.
So she gets pushed everywhere around.
Yeah, in Korea, that's particularly the case.
Now, like those old roles are, they're not as, I think they're not as clear cut as they used to be. I think things are getting more flexible, but that's kind of the stereotype. And if you've got a guy who they say he's a mama's boy, that would be what people worry about.
Yeah, that would be one of the red flags immediately. That somebody would be like, oh, that's too bad.
So it's a boundaries issue.
Yes, it is a boundaries issue. But yeah, so some of the questions that are coming up is what would you do if the person you're dating tells their parents every single detail of what they do together? Like what's a good way to kind of approach that, do you think? To be like, you know, you really like
on how
the
you
guy
find
or
out,
the girl,
though.
or, you know,
I mean, would it be more like you go on a date or your relationship is developing, and then if the boyfriend is like, well, you know, my mom said, you'd be like, what?
And it depends on
Or wait, I need to Instagram this picture to my mom.
oh, that would be really awkward.
Right now.
or if you're like meeting the parents for the first time and the dad is looking at you kind of with that knowing face going, yeah, so is this better than that restaurant you ate at on Jeju Island during that trip you
could be
took?
awkward.
The secret trip? Yeah.
Wait a minute.
The secret trip that I know everything about, and you guys were at this pension here and there.
That was my credit card, actually.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awkward.
It could be.
So it depends on the kind of the personality of the parents. Like I know some moms who you know that they know everything about what's going on, but they're such cool moms it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, I don't. I think that's what my parents are like. Maybe they've become very Americanized in that sense.
How long have they been in America?
About 30 years, and so they're just
they're American.
yeah. So they're just like, all right, have fun, bye, nice picture.
Bye as in bye to Korea?
And they're like, bye, go have a good time. I'll see you later. I don't really want to talk to you right now. I'm like, thanks, mom, dad. I'll see you.
So does that factor into the third question then? Someone who's extremely family oriented and cares for them as the number one priority versus someone who doesn't care as much about their family?
So this is in relation to mama's boys and daddy's girl, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think for me, like in my personal case, I'm very close to my parents. So I do tell my parents, not everything, but things that I think they would be happy to know. And I don't think it's ever been in a position where it's affected a relationship negatively.
Yeah.
And so in many cases, like if I'm with my girlfriend in the past and their parents, they like to see that I'm very family oriented, and I think it helps the relationship in some ways.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know. For me, I prefer someone family oriented.
Yeah, well, for me also, like that was important for me when I was dating, you know, the woman I eventually married. Seeing that I had a strong family values was an important thing for her to see as well.
Well, I think it depends on if you want to actually have a family or not. Perhaps
Yes.
if you're not going to be having children, or you don't actually want to get married, you just want to have someone as a partner for a long time, then maybe that's not a big deal. And also, some people unfortunately don't come from good families, and they want to be
true.
apart from them. So I don't think it's as clear cut as a yes and no,
That's
black and
very
white
true.
situation.
Very
I mean,
true.
it could be that they've pushed away from their families because they don't. It's not healthy for them to be around them.
That's
So-
true.
In
Very
which
true.
case, you got to support them for that too.
Yeah, but you can still learn a lot about a person by the way they talk about their family, even if they have family relationships like you just explained.
Very true. All right. Well, we're having very, very good discussions here on Catch the Wave, but we got to head to part 4. We're going to listen to a new song. No, this is not a new song. A song right now. It's called
New to us.
Expectation Kidehe by Girls' Day. We'll be right back. All right, we're back at Catch the Wave, and we're going to talk about today's question. Our question was, what would you do if your parents do not approve of the person you love? And you guys sent in a ton of messages, and they're very...
It's a popular topic.
It's a
or
lot.
just Eric. Everybody just wants a CD.
No, nobody wants that. It just
Nobody
happens
wants
to
it.
be.
That can't be it.
We're forcing it on you.
no.
It's because of the voice.
It is. Roz, you mean? Or the mom?
It is Roz. All right.
Autograph my voice.
Okay, very good.
Best comment.
An MP3 file.
Put it in a Ziploc bag.
That's right.
All right. So we had a lot of feedback, and how about we take turns reading a couple of these, and one lucky winner will be receiving a signed CD. I know you don't want it, but we're gonna force it on you anyways. So anybody want to go first, in particular?
You go ahead.
All right, I'm going to read one. All right, this is from Karelia in Peru. I think I would do whatever to receive their approval. Sorry, I can't even. Approval. I just said approval.
Yeah, it's okay.
Approval. Demonstrate that he is a great person, but I don't think they will disapprove because I will try my best to choose the right person. I also think that all parents want their daughters and sons to be happy, and I think it's the most important decision that someone makes for their life. And Karelia from Peru wants someone like Kevin. Ha 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 ha.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Oh, maybe Kevin from UKIS, or maybe Kevin in this. I don't know. Anyways,
There's a lot of Kevins.
Maybe
in there.
Kevin from Home Alone.
yeah, maybe Kevin from Home Alone or Kevin from Zaya. All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I've got. I want to read two. One is a funny one, and the other one is a little more serious.
Okay.
One of them says, this is from Pinar from Turkey, who says, if my parents did not approve the guy I like and had problems with him, I would take all of them and lock them up in a room and wait for them to sort the problems out.
Okay.
So
That's the solution.
I like that one. That's pretty funny. And then we also have, let's see, Anne-Sophie says, if you asked me this question 5 years ago, I'd say I would defy everyone, including my parents, to be with the guy I loved. But based on experience, I was too blind to see the real colors of the guy I liked. I regretted turning my back on my family, who tried to warn me about my boyfriend from that time. I was so in love I didn't care what people said. So I learned that parents really do know us best. And if they don't give you your blessings, don't expect your relationship to be smooth sailing.
Wise words.
Okay, so that was Anne-Sophie from Malaysia.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
And
thoughtful.
we've got Andrea from Australia saying, what would I do if my parents didn't approve of the person? I think it's hard. But my parents are pretty cool, except for my dad. He did scare away a guy that was interested in me about saying he had a shotgun. My dad, my dad even gave me a list stating what kind of guy he would approve of dating his daughter. A couple of things on the list include no tattoos, no piercings, no drinking or smoking, some form of education, a job, some humor. The list was much longer. It caused a lot of laughter, but I was like, Dad, I'll never be able to date anybody. My dad just says he's covering all of his bases. Okay. And then we also have Marendi Martinez from Mexico saying, I think it depends on what you're expecting from your relationship, but my parents have told me they're going to respect whoever I choose to marry because it's my life. So if I were in that situation and wanted to marry a guy, I just ask my mom, then who do you think it's better? And are you going to hook up with me, Eric Nam? Is that a possibility?
Wait, what?
Otherwise, I'm going to marry this guy. XO. Ha ha ha. Love you, Eric. No pressure.
All right. Thanks for the message.
We need to see the parents' list before we can, before Eric can make a decision about that.
I'm a little worried, but let's see what we can do. Oh, I don't know. Anyways, we have to pick a winner for today's CD. Whose message did you like the best?
I liked Joanne's first one. Who was that one?
The
shotgun
shotgun?
and
Yeah,
the list. That was pretty funny to me. I thought
It's a little
that was
frightening,
funny.
but yeah,
It's
the
a little-
shotgun is pretty funny.
I'm glad that's not part of my relationship history, but I'm glad that somebody has a story like that to share with
True, it
our
is
listeners.
funny. Yes. And that's the same thing, though, as I mean, me leaving the boyfriend with my dad to have to, suffer through and see how he does. If he makes it, then he's a keeper. And if he doesn't, family's important.
No loss.
So if he's not thrown off by a shotgun, I guess he's a keeper in
Well, when
this
you put
case.
it that way.
Words of wisdom.
Wow, you're a tough sell, eh?
All right, let's keep violence and guns out of it. But so are we gonna go with Miss
So
Shotgun?
Andrea Kett
All right.
from Australia.
All right,
So Eric,
Andrea.
are you gonna give a little kiss to the CD too? That would be nice, wouldn't it? A little.
Maybe, but I think actually we want to give a vocal signature.
A vocal
Yeah.
signature. Great comment.
There you go. So congratulations. Leave us your message on leave us your address on our message board so that we can get that CD and the vocal signature of Roz to you that way. Hopefully it can withstand some air and shipping.
We'll pack it well.
We're going to bubble wrap it and everything for you, so don't worry too much about it. So today we have to wrap up with Rob and Joanne, but thank you so much for joining us today.
It was really great having you here today.
Yes,
No,
thank you. Good luck for the rest of the week.
Thank you
You'll
so
do
much.
great.
It was
Everybody loves you.
I don't know about that, but it was great. Thank you guys so much for being amazing guests, and I guess I'm a guest here, but it made me feel very at home, and it was very, very smooth sailing. So
Adrian has left things in good hands.
Very fun to be here today.
All right. Well, hopefully we can see each other again in the very near future.
Well, yeah, our TV show. Come on.
All right. Yeah. Our
Just
acting show. We got to do that.
I'll have my agent call your agent.
Okay. Yeah. Have them.
We'll let them take care of the details.
That's right.
All right. Business cards all around. Any last messages to our listeners for today?
Have a great week, guys. Happy Ramadan.
Yeah, that's right. Happy Ramadan.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We'll be back after listening to XO, I believe, Jungdok. We'll be right back. Or not. Sorry.
In a
Sorry.
minute.
I apologize.
La, la,
We had wrapped
no
that up.
dead air.
We're going to be right back after listening to my wonderful, wonderful label mates. You guys, it's my first day. It's because you don't love me.
This awkward pause was brought to you by...
Catch the wave.
Catch the Wave. And you're back at Catch the Wave with me, Eric Nam. I'm your special host for this week. All right, I'm going to remind you of our buzz and quiz question, which Semi left with us. It is, which member of Super Junior's solo album is being released next week? Number 1, Henry. Number 2, AOA. Number 3, Girls' Day. Number 4, Rainbow. You guys, this is the hardest question in the history of Arirang Radio ever. If you can't figure out the male in the four choices of Super Junior, I'm a little concerned about you. But please go ahead and leave us a message on our message board. We'll be getting you some gifts from KOCIS, Korean Culture and Information Services, book, DVD, and CDs, all right? And we're going to read some of your messages that you guys have left us. This is from Andrea in Australia. Eric, why do you look so different on the radio? I couldn't recognize you. Maybe it's because I'm used to seeing you on ASC. You look different, but in a good way. Well, thank you, Andrea. Hopefully I'm not ruining my image. Oh, yeah, how's that look? Yeah, if you guys are watching on the video camera, I'm making some weird faces, but thank you. We also have Nana. Nana, you were popping up all over the place today. From Laos. Sabay di, Eric. Hello. That means hello in Lao. Sabay di. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I'm so excited when I heard that you'll be DJing. Eric, now I'm fighting. Thank you. Thank you from Laos. I really want to go to Laos sometime. I hear it's a beautiful country. And last we have Herlin Chua from Malaysia. Eric, scream. Ah! Oh my god, Eric, you're so freaking awesome. I'm eating my dinner now while listening to Catch the Wave. Ha 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 ha. Well, thank you, Herlin, for checking in and tuning in to Catch the Wave. We're really excited to have you on our show today. All right, coming up next, we have a special phone call time with a special someone who, I don't know who this special person is, but we'll be back with our special phone call after listening to EXO's Jungdok Poisoning Overdose. This was requested by Lollipop 501. Code V? Code V. Sorry.
Girl, I talk about it. It's been a long time.
Sorry, this is Jungdok Poisoning by Code V. And we're back on Catch the Wave. That was Jungdok Poisoning by Code V. Alright, it's time to talk to one of our listeners, and it's going to be my first interview as a radio DJ. I'm kind of nervous. Hope you guys are excited. Alright, let's see who we have on the line. Can we connect to our interviewee phone caller? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, this is Kevin calling from San Francisco, California.
Is this Kevin?
Hello? Hello?
Is this Kevin Wu?
Oh my gosh, is this Eric Nam?
Oh my god, this is the Wu Kevin?
This is Nam Eric.
You're from the Yupopo? You Kiss?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I'm dreaming.
Oh my god, I'm having a breakout. Oh my god, hold on. Hold on. I can't believe I'm talking to you, Kiss Kevin. How are you?
I'm good.
What are you doing right now?
What?
What are you doing right now, other than talking to me?
I'm getting ready for our Simply K-pop performance.
Okay.
I gotta
끼부리지
go
마.
up in like 15 minutes.
Woo!
But of course, I made time for the Eric Nam.
Well, thank you for making time for the Eric Nam, Mr. the Kevin Wu.
Yeah,
Did you listen to the entire show?
I hope I did.
No, he did not. You guys, he did not. It's okay. It's okay. I'm
I
not going
wanted
hold.
to, but I had to get ready for
No,
the show.
you're
But
working.
I saw you before you got in the booth, and you were doing a great job.
Well, thank you.
And
Thank you.
I want to ask you, have you ever thought of becoming an MC? I mean, it should,
A DJ?
you're really natural at
Thank you.
being an MC.
Well, I'm kind of expensive, so I'm trying. I'm trying to play it cool. You gotta kind of do the 밀당. You gotta push and pull. So you gotta act
you
cool.
ever want to do a show with me?
I hear there's this really cool program called After School Club. The people who do it now are kind of nuts, so we should take
do
over.
it someday.
Yeah, we should totally take over that show.
All right.
But Kevin, I heard you're leaving for Japan tomorrow, right?
Yes, and I'm very excited. It's our summer tour in Japan.
Ooh.
We'll be touring all around Japan for around 2 months.
Wow.
So
2
we've been
months.
practicing a lot for this tour.
So you're leaving ASC and Korea for 2 months. You're just throwing me away that easily. You're just
I
like,
never
hey
said I-
guys, I need to go to Japan and be cool.
Oh my god. I am not throwing anyone away. But yes, unfortunately, I'll be leaving
Okay.
ASC for quite a while.
All right.
But
Well,
I'll see you in a few months.
Yep.
It'll pass by very quickly.
so how many shows do you have planned in Japan?
We have 34 so far.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
34?
34.
How do you even do that? Is that possible?
I don't know how I do it. I think I'm a robot.
You're do you
I'm
have
a K-pop
what's your
robot.
serial number? Excuse me, could you tell us your serial number, please?
1125, my birthday.
112. Okay, 1125. Is it wait, your birthday's in November?
Yeah.
My birthday's in November.
Oh my god, what a coincidence.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to read you some messages. We have a message from Ion11. You guys are amazing. Fighting. That's for you, Kevin. And
Thank you.
someone said stop screaming in high pitch to me. Sorry. I apologize.
All right, Eric, you know what? I have to get going
Oh,
because
no!
we got to go down to do our show.
Okay.
But, keep up your good work. I'll be listening to your radio if I have time.
All right. Hey, so last thing. Do you have a song request for us?
Song request, yeah. I have one dedicated to you.
Yeah. What is
Just
it?
because I know you're kind of feeling tired these days,
Mhm.
and I want to lift up your mood. So
Thank you.
I'll request AOA's 한발머리.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. All right,
Just
Kevin.
for you, Eric.
Thank you. Have a good show, and we'll talk
All
to you
right.
soon. Have fun
I'll
in
miss
Japan.
you.
All right, we'll miss you. Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye.
All right. So that was Kevin getting cut off. But Kevin is he's going into film Simply K-pop, and then yes, he's headed out to Japan tomorrow for 2 months to do a tour. So if you guys are in Japan, you guys go out and check out his shows. All right, we have a lot of messages coming in, a lot of Kevin ha 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 ha, and a lot of Carrick, and Kevin. So. Oh yeah! Oh my god! You kissed Kevin! Oh my god! So thank you guys, thank you Kevin, and we're gonna go ahead and listen to the song requested by the Kevin Wu from the You Kiss. Oh my gosh! It's 단발머리, short hair by AOA. We'll be right back.
짧은 치마를 입어볼까 아님 반바지를 입을까 이것저것 고민하다 시간만 가 분홍 립스틱을 바를까 살이 좀 찐 것 같아 안 들었던 내가 절대 두 번 다시 상처받을 일 없을 거예요 날 울리지 말고 하다 그댈 만나러 가 뭔가 좀 자꾸 어색해요 뭔가 좀 어색해 한번 하고 지난 날을 잊고 나 새롭게 태어날 거야 baby It's gonna be right Gonna be a fire 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 Oh yeah yeah Gonna be a fire 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 I'm sure it's gonna be alright
잔발머리하고 나를 만나러 가. All right. We're back on Catch the Wave, and we're going to read a few of your messages. This is from Leah Ann, Sony Pony in the USA. Eric, nom! Stop being so cute and dumb. LOL, love you. Love you too. This is from Abby, say Lee. Good job, Eric. You're doing very well today. Okay? Thank you, Abby. And from Rainy in Taiwan. Rainy, I know she does a lot of social media for ASC and myself. Thank you so much. Practice makes perfect. You are good today. I love you. 谢谢你,我爱你. And of course, we have to let you know who our winner of the Buzz and Quiz answer is today. All right, this is the winner. All right, this was by far the hardest quiz in the history of the world. The answer was Henry Lau with Fantastic. And the answer winner is Gabriela Aguirre Lizarraga in Mexico. Sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. But please go ahead to our winner information board on our website, arirang.com. And please check out the winner information board and leave your address so we can get the CD over to you. Yay, yay, yay. All right, tomorrow, of course, I will be back. It's going to be Tuesday with Dr. K. We'll have Oriental Medicine Dr. Aether with us tomorrow for Dr. K. So be sure to tune in for that and send in your questions regarding Oriental medicine. And today was my first time ever emceeing, DJing a radio show. Catch the Wave. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. I'm sorry for my mistakes, but you guys bear with me, and I will hopefully improve every day. And you know, we have an amazing song for you. This is, you know, they're just amazing. They've been on ASC, they've been on this bunch of shows on Arirang, and they're very, very nice dudes. So hopefully you guys enjoy this song. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. the same time, and be active on our Twitter, our Facebook, our message board, so we can read all of your cool messages and I can interact with you guys, because that's how we make this show more fun. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let us know what we can do for you, because we are here for you guys. But anyways, without further ado, we're going to be playing Mr. Mister's It's You. Mr. Sorry, that's not them. Mr. It's You. This has been your special DJ, Eric Nam. Everybody have a great rest of the Monday, a great week, and be sure to be happy. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.